Hey everybody, One-Wisdom here. It has been a while since we have done any Skylanders Trap Team Villainography, but that said, that is going to change immediately, and with the introduction of Bad Juju here. Bad Juju, let me get to my spreadsheet here, is captured in Chapter 17. I thought it was a he because something that I read was a he. I can't really hear over the headset to denote the voice anytime, but I did think it was high pitched, but it turns out Bad Juju is in fact a she. So Miss Juju here is actually a pretty cool villain box stock. Now I don't mind the way she looks. She's from the air elements, which is kind of odd. She looks more, I mean, I can see where they get that. But with the colorations, you're thinking probably magic, and then with the skull, you're thinking probably undead. Then of course, if you actually look at the figure in the game, with the whirlwind below her, you're thinking, okay, maybe that's air. So, three potential elements there, but she actually looks pretty cool, and she's fairly nimble, which is nice. The attacks here, again, bear with me, it's been a while since we have done this, but what I dubbed attack number 1 is simply Lightning Strike, and I actually really like this one. It's just straightforward. It takes a little bit of a time. There's, I don't know what, maybe a second delay there, but it does 81 to 121 on the critical side. Oh wait, we got both of them there? Okay, so that's a game changer. I was unaware of that when I tested her out last night. So pretty much, I guess, if we had, like, say, a radius of enemies here, maybe, I don't know, 4 trolls coming in from the corners, maybe a Doom challenge, good possibility it could actually take all 4 of them. So at least 2 strikes we know are possible. That's the extent of it that we're going to do here. But that is her primary, again, Lightning Strike. Attack 2, or the secondary attack. Again, these don't have any official names, so I named it Jew Wins. Why? Because last night at 4 in the morning, that's what I thought sounded cool. So it is basically, this is what it looks like. And if you note, you've got about 6 instances of damage there. It runs 11 to 16 times. While this is happening, there's kind of like an increase right around Bad Juju. And my thoughts were, hey, I bet that's going to do some damage. And I've gotten right up on the dummies here. I did the same thing last night a little bit more extensively. Never did do damage. I was thinking you would have that hone in on stuff, and then say Chompies came at us from behind. Where they had that pulsing ring and kind of the funnel cloud. I thought maybe we'd do the same 11 to 16. Not the case. Could it be a deal where it would work in the game and not necessarily here at the training grounds? Absolutely, but as best I can tell, here at the training grounds, that's what we've got. So she kind of has that little enchantress pose whenever she does that. Jumping, pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy. But again, fairly nimble for a villain. Actually, there's quite a few quick villains, but fairly nimble overall, I'd have to say. Very cool mechanics to her. I like her staff. It almost looks like a question mark. I can never get like a really good look at it, but it's almost like a Riddler type thing. And I guess it's kind of an air element logo too, but you could envision it as a question mark. But again, bright, colorful. I'm thinking there's like a snowball's chance in heck we're gonna like the evolved form better than the stock aesthetics here. But that said, I'm excited to actually see how she upgrades. She was captured in Chapter 17. Her quest is in Chapter 17, I believe, a pretty good bit before we actually get to battle her. So it's one of those ones you have to complete the level and go back, which I'm going to do anyway. So that said, this is her box stock aesthetics and attack damage numbers. We're going to go do her quest, and then we will return here to the training grounds, take a look at how she evolves in her appearance, and then of course we'll take a look at the upgraded attack damage. So I will be back in just a few seconds. Hey everybody, One-Wisdom here. We are in Chapter 17. To give you an idea, well, you should be able to find this. You kind of have to pass right by it, but yes, it is pure magic. You cross your first warning dropping stone bridge with Callie. Right back over here on that ledge would have been, or the Traptanium here. You break it and you get over these platforms, and right up there would be Shortcut Soul Gem. And then of course Glumshanks is here. If you jump down this hole, which I tried in the live stream, you just get brought back. So what I will do here, we'll just take a look at this.
I'm so glad you're here. Can you do that tornado-y thing and kick up the sand in this pit? I dropped something down there.
Okay. Oh, so it's actually working. I was gonna say I can do nothing.
You did it! Great! Nice job. Now, I've got to go here, but please, take this as a reward.
Oh, please don't be bad. Quest complete, remote location.
If there were any doubt. Ha!
Oh, I don't know. I think I liked the stock aesthetics better. But that said, hey, we got a hat, so kudos to us. What is that? The Dune Bug hat or something? Beetle hat! I was actually pretty close. Plus 30 armor. Sweet awesomeness. Okay, that would look horrible on Torch, but I think I'm going to put it on somebody. We'll actually put it on Bad Juju, I guess. Because that is a sweet stat boost. So here's Bad Juju. Again, we will take her back to the training grounds and kind of see what she does with her attack damage. We can also probably see her a little bit better, but I will progress on here. Let's see if we jump down in there. Nothing. I was thinking maybe it would be a secret area. Let's try Torch.
Torch time.
Enchanted Torch, I should say. So no dice there either. But that said, now that we've gotten that done, alright, we have all of the hats, because I guess that one is there. So I don't know if Flynn's quest has a treasure chest in it maybe, or nothing at all, or if it's going to be a cakewalk. I don't know, but we still need one area and a treasure chest and the LT. So that said, what you care about in this video is just Bad Juju. So I'm going to end this, and we will be checking her out again at the training ground, so stay tuned for that. Hey everybody, want to wheeze them here. It's really late at night or early in the morning, whichever way you want to look at it. But we're back here kind of, I guess, for part 3. Not of Graveclobber. We just took a look at him. That's his evolved aesthetics. I know it's not as cool as his stock aesthetics. But what we're going to do now is take a look at another actually very impressive villain. It's Bad Juju. This will be her evolved form. So let's see what she does. I have not investigated it.
Bad Juju.
Bring the magic.
What did they do to her face? I can't like make out. That's like I'm looking at a
Your next challenge awaits you,
Slimer Jello Mold Kermit the Frog mutant acid accident or something. Once again, I must say, stock aesthetics for Bad Juju was epic, and I don't like the evolved aesthetic. That's just me. It's very rare that I even find one that I say, you know, that's not too bad. But in the case of Bad Juju, that's what are we looking at? Like, I don't see what they've like done to her face. I see like 3 eyes. There's one on the left and 2 on the right. I don't know what's up with that, but I don't like it. If you look in the lower left-hand corner, that's what she looked like. You know, box stock, no quest completed, not evolved, and she looks epic. Wait, maybe it's that stupid hat blocking her face. Okay, that's what it is. I have the beetle hat on her because that's that you get the beetle hat when you do her quest, and it's plus 30 armor. And what I was seeing is like the reflections, I guess, of the light source, and so Bad Juju's face is down below that. That's it. So it's not as bad as I thought. Like, I was thinking that was her face, and I was like, that is just wretched, man. What did they do? Okay, so that was on me. That's it. I still prefer her stock aesthetic. There you can kind of see when I turned it sideways, that's when I was like, oh, I see what I did there. But, yeah, so it's not as bad, but it's still not as cool by any stretch of the imagination. That's what she looked like before the quest was done, in my opinion. So, that said, the saving grace is going to be the attack damage numbers that she does in this evolved state. So, once again, you capture her and do her quest in Chapter 17. It is the Lair of the Golden Queen. Primary attack, it's what I call the Lightning Strike. It does 81 to 121. Let's see what she's got now.
105,
105, okay. We'll just go till we get a critical on that. That should be, okay, 157. That worked out well, didn't it? It's very rare that happens, but I will take it, especially at 3:52 in the morning. So 105 to 157, that's respectable. And the cool thing, if I get not even halfway, just maybe 2/3 distance between these two, you can see it takes out the front dummy and that one. So very impressive range there, kind of a 2-for-1 type deal. And again, there's a good chance it might even hit more enemies than that. Didn't really get to play with it in the game there, but yeah, that is the beetle hat, so my apologies on that. But that said, if you do her quest, and you have to do it to get this hat, that beetle hat is plus 30 armor, and that is a huge increase in armor. So if you've got like a favorite character and their one weakness is like their armor is 12 or something, put this hat on them. It might look idiotic, but hey, you know, the armor is going to be sweet. So that said, that was her primary attack. Nice little jump there, 81 to 105 essentially, so 24 increase. Her secondary attack I called Jew Wins. It was doing 11 to 16. 6 times. It looks a little bit larger now. Let's see what it does damage wise. Yeah, so still 6 instances of damage as best I can tell. 15 to 22, so not a huge increase. And then, like I said, you would think that she would do damage around herself, you know, like at the base, but she doesn't seem to do that. That 15 to 22 stays with that, so I'll shoot that over there. We'll back up here, and as you can see, she does nothing. So that said, now that I know that that's the beetle hat, she's not as bad, but for whatever reason, on her stock figure, she looks kind of like an undead royalty jester type thing. I don't know, it's kind of cool to me. But she's got the Egyptian vibe with kind of like the hieroglyphic look, you know, around the collar and on the shirt button down area. But what I really liked is like that sky blue and that violet color on like the little hair or the headdress or whatever that would be. I just like that way better than the goldy brown or darker purple. But that said, the attack damage numbers are better, so we've at least got that. But again, if you're a big fan of Bad Juju, who is actually a pretty cool villain in my opinion, this might be one of those times you get 2 traps and then you keep stock in one and evolved in the other. Some people found out after they bought a whole bunch of traps, they're like, wait, I have more traps than villains. And that's one of the things, you know, that way if you want to have, if you've got them and you've already opened them or something, instead of like giving them away on a trade-in or, you know, something crazy like that, just if you've got a villain you really like, you know, keep stock and evolved forms of them. That's what I do with Wolfgang. So Broccoli Guy is another cool person to do that with, in my opinion. Bad Juju, pretty quick. She's pretty unique in my opinion, and I do like her stock aesthetic better, but she's got some really sweet attacks, so that's what matters the most, I guess. But that said, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy Skylanders Trap Team Villainography, let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment, tell your friends about it. Make sure you're subscribed. Encourage them to do the same thing. You can follow me on Twitch, where I live stream Skylanders Trap Team. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, my personal site, oneofwisdom.com. Also, be sure to check out the Skylander Club Forum at SkylanderClub.com. If you like what you see there, sign up. We would love to have you join us. Now, one last thing before I go. If you take those links at the top of the video description box, stay quickly. Do not move or Bad Juju will get you. If you go to either oneofwisdom.com or the Skylander Club link, not only will you see this video and you'll have access to the rest of the Villainography series, you can actually come in and you will see the attack damage number spreadsheet. So just like I do with the Skylander upgrades, I've got basically the villain, their elements, what I dubbed their attack names, which again, that's unofficial, but hey, it beats, you know, just not having a name, I guess, right? So you can change it out and name it whatever you want to, but I just kind of do my own thing. And then most importantly, though, I've got the stock and evolved attack damage numbers for you there. I also include the capture chapter and the quest chapter for your convenience. But that's it. Thanks so much for watching. My apologies. I'm really tired. I'm kind of losing my voice, but I'm going to end this. I've got to go back through chapter 17 again to get that last treasure chest with the second key, if you will. So I'll get started on that. I'll get these videos editing, and like I said, if you're looking for a particular villain, fear not, more are coming your way. Only thing really holding me up on finishing that, I don't really have adequate trap supply for light and dark element villains. Everything else I'm okay on. If you don't see your favorite villains, they'll be coming shortly, particularly these ones in the chapters I've recently streamed, but I kind of need to find some light and dark traps to get the rest of those done. But other 8 elements and chaos, those guys will be fine, no issues. So that said, my next stream will be the chaos battle. I don't know when it will happen, but I will give you ample notice, probably a couple of days. So be sure to follow me on Twitch for that. You can join in, watch me go toe-to-toe with the evil portal master himself. Chat, check out what everyone else is saying, maybe make some new friends, things of that nature. So be on the look for that, but I'll quit rambling, and for myself and the evolved Bad Juju, who doesn't look near as cool as a regular Bad Juju, thanks for watching, and we will catch you back here for the next installment of Skylanders Trap Team Villainography.